Thank you, Barry. Let me show you how, in one single screen, you can distribute your designs quickly to multiple platforms. The key to the Pod Machine is having collections available. So in this case here, we've got a collection which is Independence Day, and we could do a collection for multiple events throughout the year. So we could do a collection for Christmas or for St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, for a number of different events. And each of those can have its own set of keywords that are specific to all the designs that are within that collection. So here for Independence Day, we have Independence Day, July 4th, American, USA, fireworks, America, proud. And you could add lots of other keywords here as well. And the system will allow you to have up to 50 of them that will go onto the different platforms. They're really important because when you're on each of these platforms as a customer, you're using the search fields, and this will apply these search terms to anything that you're putting up as products. Now I'm going to quickly show you, we've got one here called Vacation, and I'm going to do a quick upload of some designs for it so you can see how that works. So you'll see we've got some default keywords for that whole collection, which are vacation, holiday, beach, lake, fun, sun. And then we've got what we call a default collection description. So it'll say great design for your vacation to the, and then we have what we call a placeholder for a keyword. So the first keyword for each design that we're about to set will be used as a variable there. And then we have a second description here. So you could buy this for everyone going to the, and then we're using this placeholder of KW1 again with you. So this will make more sense as we go through this process. The descriptions are important, and we'll use those on the various platforms to tell the customer why this is a good design that they should buy on the product that they're looking at. Then we have a range of platforms that we can post these designs to and create a ton of products from each of those designs on each of those platforms. You can select or deselect each of those. And we're going to specify whether it's a dark colored design for a light colored product or a light colored design for a dark colored product. And the system manages all that process in the background for you to only go on the correct products for that particular type of design. So we're going to be using light colored products here. Then we've got a background color. On some of the products we're uploading to, they're sublimated. So they start off as white and you put a background color onto them, and then you have the design over the top of that. So we're going to set a nice blue color here. It'll go well with our vacation theme. And so it creates a hex code that we use when we're uploading to some of the platforms. We've got two types of designs we can use, standard design or templated design. We'll explain a bit later what a templated design is, but this one will be a standard design. And then we have what audience it's suitable for. So it could be for adults and kids. It could be something like a grandpa shirt or grandpa design just for men. It could be a grandma design just for women. It could be for kids only, adults only. This particular one, or the set of designs we're about to upload, are for both adults and kids. And so we're going to save that collection, and we're going to save it as a collection default, which means anything that we do in the future in this collection can have those same settings. So now we're going to upload some images. So I've got 5 images from our vacation collection that we're going to upload now. So we can do all of those at once. Now you'll see when we uploaded them, they already had titles, so it was the name of that design that we'd stored. Now you'll see that it tells you the number of characters, which is 12 for this particular design title, and same for the one below. And then we have in green here, it's the maximum number of characters that you can use for different platforms. So some of the platforms will allow you up to 50 characters to be used, and others will allow you up to 80. And so we're using different titles in case you've got a really long title. So then we have flowed through the description from the collection description above, and we're going to set some design specific keywords. So this is where it all starts to come together. So we're going to use beach. So that's going to be the first keyword. So in this example, it's going to be great design for your vacation to the, and then KW1 will be replaced by beach, which is the first keyword. The same here in description too. You could buy this for everyone going to the beach with you. And then we're going to have some other design specific keywords. So we're going to use Hola and beaches. So then for the next one, beach again is going to be the first keyword to go in as the placeholder. And we're just going to add kind and day. You could edit these descriptions if you wanted to do something tricky for each of the individual designs. But we're just going to assume that it's all going to be the same format. So now we're going to the lake. So that's going to be the new first keyword placeholder. And final one, lake on and time. Now you can actually use KW2 if you wanted to use the second keyword in some of these descriptors as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to submit that. So we've just uploaded 5 designs and it's going to go to multiple platforms. Now this looks like an error, it's not really. It's just saying that there's trademark issues identified. So within our system we've uploaded the whole of the USPTO trademark database, and we're utilizing that to be able to cross-check for any potential trademark infringements in any of the design titles that we've uploaded. So this is a really useful tool. So we're going to click on TM issues identified, and it's going to show us particular things that could become an issue, and we're just going to see if they are really issues or not. So this one here for on beach time, it's identified that there's a trademark possible infringement on beach and another one on time. And when we click on each of those, so we're going to go to beach, and we're now being taken to another site called Trademarkia, and it takes us to the correct page. Now you'll see that this is a trademark that's put in place by Crocs, the footwear company, and they've only applied this, it's a registered trademark, but it's only done for footwear. It's not for any of the products that we're uploading to, for any t-shirts or anything. So the reason it's showing in our system is it's for the primary class 0 to 5, clothing, footwear, headgear, but it won't actually apply. So we're not too worried about that one. And so we're going to close that, and we're going to check out the time one as well. So the time one, it's shoes for cyclists, is the only thing within that category, which is class 25 clothing, footwear, headgear, and we're not going to be doing anything for shoes for cyclists, so we're not worried about that one either. So what we're going to do is we can submit that design for further review. Anything that's been flagged as possible trademark issue, our team will individually review those manually as well. In time, we're going to end up with another column here, which will identify those that have been previously reviewed for these same terms, so for beach or for time, and we'll end up with a fantastic database of all the whitelisted potential trademark issues so that they won't become an issue for you in the future. So instead of removing the design because of a trademark issue, we're going to submit that into our system. That'll go for review, and that'll end up on our platforms. So there's lots of other great features that we have. We have what we call templated designs. So you can do a large number of designs very quickly using a template. So you would create a design template which had a number of variables that you could utilize a CSV file for. And what that means is let's say you wanted to do 100 different designs all related to dog breeds, and so you might have lots and lots of different designs that have the same format but are for where one word is different. So you could have the same design and it might go for Cocker Spaniel, Boxer, Bulldog, any number of dog breeds. You'd be able to upload a file in the system and then place a box around the area that you want to have a variable word put into, and it will very quickly create 100 different designs for you and upload those onto hundreds of products on multiple platforms. So it's a really fast way to scale. You may not have any experience with doing design, and you may not have lots of designs available. It's a very fast way of getting up hundreds or thousands of designs very quickly without having to do a lot of design work yourself and without needing to have a large database. So they're just a couple of the key features of the platform. So I'll hand that back over to you, Barry.